It goes through your mind automatically. And then you start to see where you made your mistake. And you start to pay attention to what? Details. Those details. And remember, we learned the principle of learning is al-ilmu bit-ta'allum. And if we learned anything from sarf, that the scale tafa'ul is something, something, something. Like takallum is made up of every sound, so you make a word, and then one word makes two words, and two words makes us three words in a sentence. Al-ilmu bit-ta'allum. You learn one small issue, then another one, then another one. It's not a whole bunch of things. It's just like walking. You take one step, small step, another small step, and before you know it, you made it to the masjid. Insha'Allah ta'ala. So likewise, it's these small things. So alif fatha a. The other benefit is if you mispronounce it, it gets corrected at this stage, and you're not allowed to go further until you complete your perfection of this stage. In the Islamic arts, everyone gets 100. There are no 90s, there are no 75s, there are no 80s, there are no sliding through the skin of your teeth. There is 100 or go and do it again. Allah says, Inna Allah ya'muru bil 'adl wal ihsan. So we've been ordered to do excellent. And Allah's messenger told us, Inna Allah qad kataba ala kulli shayin ihsanan. That everything in the 40 hadith that Allah has written. And you have kutiba ala, or which to be written. This means it's been shuru'an. It's from the sharia. That everything has to be done in an excellent way. So even if you slaughter, do it in a good way. If you step on a bug, don't do it halfway. Kill it totally, quick and fast. Bismillah. Everything is done in the most excellent manner. Likewise, likewise with the pronunciation letters. So everybody say a. Alif fatha a. Alif kasra e. Alif dhamma u. And this is what you should practice and go over 100 times, 500 times. Because after that, it gets what? Logged into your long-term memory banks. It gets logged in there, and it comes off your tongue with ease. The next one, we said ba. Everybody say ba. Ba. Hold on, let me erase this right here. And this is just a quick review, just to do it a few times, just so we can have it done. And you go home, it's not something you can do at home, actually. It's something that has to be done fi hudur al-sheikh or ustad al-mutqin. It has to be done in front of your teacher. Okay? Why does it have to be done before your teacher? Right, because so he can correct your what? Pronunciation. Some people say, and I've been told this, oh, you take too much time, just teach them the alphabet and get going. No, the reason why we have these problems is because our foundation is not there. People can't recite Quran. People are still, after all these years, still pronouncing that like that. You have them say adhan, they say azan. There is no such word in Arabic. And you can't say, well, because I'm like this. No, Arabic is the distinction of what Arabic, it doesn't belong to anyone. As that Sheikh said, Ibn al-Jazari, rahimahullah, he said, وَلَيْسَ بَيْنَهُ وَبَيْنَ تَرْكِهِ إِلَّا رِيَاضَةٌ امْرِئٍ بِفَكِّهِ. There's nothing between a man doing it and losing it except a man exercising his jaw. So all it takes is practice, practice, practice. As the old English adage says, practice makes perfect. Or as one sheikh said, the more I study, the luckier I get. You know what I'm saying? The more I study, the luck. So we have ba. Ba. Everybody say ba. 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 I can't hear you guys. Ba. Ba. Now ba is the second letter, right? And I'm not going to, see, sometimes people think they're wasting their time by doing this stuff. And sometimes I feel like, okay, I'm going to lose the student because they're not going to be patient. You have to be patient with the lesson. Even though you may think yourself bigger than this. But remember, it runs away from the high and mighty person just like it runs away from the water runs away from the high mountain. So you have to humble yourself. There is not one time that I didn't go to a sheikh and ask him to teach me some big book until he gave me a pamphlet or something real small that I thought, man, I'm bigger than this. I know this already. I'm from America. And he said, no, this is better for you. Take this pamphlet, take this pamphlet, take this pamphlet. And then that pamphlet turned out to be a text, you know, and then the shuruh, the explanation of which was a bunch of books. You know, so we need to do that. So we have ba. Everybody say ba. Ba. The name of this letter is ba. Everybody say ba. 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 I say ball on the bottom. When I write this and try to teach people who speak English as their native tongue, it says ball on the bottom. Say that. Ball on the bottom. That's, you can easily recognize it. Plus the two sounds, ball on bottom, lets you know that it's the ba sound. And it comes from that pressing hard of your lips together, right? And we learned the poem for this. We learned the poem for this, and it's very easy. It repeats itself. That's one of the things about this letter. It has a resounding sound, right? It blurts out its name. Ib. So now with ba, we do the same thing. We say ba, fatha, ba, ba, kasra, b, ba, dhamma, boo. Regular sounds that we know in English. Say ba, ba, fatha, ba. Ba kasra b. Ba dhamma boo. Very easy. And you don't put the English transliteration to it because this cripples you. This cripples you and makes in the eyes and the body, it inclines towards ease. So the mind is never going to struggle to understand. And if we just took our time and did, like we said, abjad, and stayed there, it would be easier when we went to the next one. The technique becomes easier and easier. Ba, fatha, ba. No, not fatha. Fatha. Ba, fatha, ba. Ba, fatha, ba. Ba, kasra, b. Ba, kasra, b. Ba, dhamma, boo. Ba, dhamma, boo. Say this one. Say again. Say the top one. No, say it again. Stop on fat. Say fat. Let it whisper. That ta sound. And also through doing this is another technique we learned in Fast Toure in Senegal. They correct everything. They don't let nothing slide at any moment. Why? Because it becomes so redundant. It becomes so redundant that you realize it. Hey, the ta sound is like the breaking of a cracker. You ever take a crisp cracker and just break it in half? What's the sound that it makes? Let me hear it. And that whispering sound comes with that. So you have to say fat. You hear that? That last whisper has to come out. It has to bleed out before you say ha. Say fat ha. That's how it has to go. Fat ha. And that ha has to come out of your mouth with strength, with shiddah. Okay? So say fat ha. And let the air flow, because that's the ha part right there. Say fat ha. Ba, fat ha, ba. Don't try to rush through it. It'll get faster. It's like those martial arts say, do it nice and slow. After a while, you'll do it fast. Naturally. Let it take its time. Ba, fat ha, ba. Ba, kasra, b. It's not sra. It's not an English diphthong where you put this sound together. It doesn't go that way. There's no sra. It's kesra. Kesra. You understand what I'm saying here? It's not sra. There's no type of understanding in Arabic that goes that way. A sukoon, there are no two sukoons together. Iltiqa sakinain never happens in Arabic. Not like that. Only when it allowed is an alif and a lam. Something like that. Two hamzatul wasl. Other than that, it's each consonant has its own distinct sound. You stop on it and you start a new vowel sound from the next one. So it's kesra. Say that. Kesra. Don't say kesra. It's not kesra. It's kesra. 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 Ba kasra b. 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 Ba dhamma boo. Ba dhamma boo. Ba dhamma boo. Ba dhamma boo. Intaha. We're finished with this one. We go on to the next letter. And we should have. This is my fault. I'm telling you the truth. I don't want you to think that you've done something that you haven't done. We should have, when we started this whole lesson, gone through it for at least 100 times or more in class. But the reason I didn't do it is, again, I was afraid that people would think, oh, well, I'm too big for this. I'm too grown for that. But you have to. You have to do it.